The joy of Starcraft 2 is having a solid opener. And I'm not talking about Void Ray all in, okay? I guess you could do that too. Everyone plays differently. But when you play macro, having a solid opener and figuring out what your opponent is doing, trying to defend as cost efficiently as possible, and then turning the tables on them. This is going to be a good game against 3 racks. We get the scouting info, we try to react. Got any feedback from me how I can do it better? Or did you enjoy it? What did you like most? Let me know in the comments. Have a good one. Go play Minecraft, please. Oh, thank you for the suggestion. I'll put it in the suggestion box. Zip, 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 zip. HFGL. Keep a high Templar in the prism to surprise feedback. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So this map is 2000 atmosphere, my lowest win rate map. Partially because I don't understand how shit paths. I don't even know the quickest way to the enemy base. Luckily StarCraft units know. And the second reason is I didn't know there's a second Reaper wall here. But now I know. Marine first.
Glory to the Daylong. Combat awaits. Glorious combat is upon us. The firstborn shall persevere. Give us.
You have not enough minerals.
Let your will. Yes, Najakar. We serve with pride. Najakar Mina. Ire. Glory to the Daylong. Give us your command. Give us your command. Let none deter us. Port.
Research complete.
Najakar Mina. Combat awaits.
3 racks.
Research complete. Not enough energy.
I am here in the shadows.
Not enough energy.
We are one. I am here in the shadows.
Not enough energy.
I am here in the shadows. Let our enemy know from the shadows I come.
Not enough energy.
Let your will be.
What would you ask of us? You require my skill. Stay cold, it is the void. I am here.
Not enough energy.
We are. You require. State thy bidding. It shall be as you say. From the shadows I come. I am the heart of darkness. State.
You must place that in a power field.
Nasperu. We are one with the shadow. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Cope, you require my skills. Steel, I am. Steel.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Mineral field depleted.
You require my skills. I am the voice.
Mineral field depleted. You have not enough minerals. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
State thy.
Research.
You require.
My life for hire. Not enough energy. You have not enough energy.
I am the heart of dark. Cold is the void. We are one. I am here in the shadow.
Mineral field depleted. We stand as one.
Ancient glory, I live on. We begin anew. State thy bidding.
Upgrade complete.
Consciousness awakened.
Base is under attack.
From the shadows I come. Very well. Jakku, I am the voice of the
You require more Vespine gas.
Kassaw. Battle is upon us.
Mineral field. You require more Vespine gas.
Kassaw de Templano. From the shadows I come.
Uno, we shall.
You seek our soul.
Might.
What would you ask of us? Clever.
You have not enough minerals.
We are one with the shadows. Angel. Cold it is the void.
Vespine gas.
I am here in the shadows.
Might. Mineral field depleted. You must place that in a power field. Upgrade complete. Mineral. You require more Vespine gas.
Foes surround us. You require. We begin anew. Ancient. Jakku. We. From the shadows I come. Consciousness awakened.
You require more Vespine gas.
I am here. I live on. Preside. State thy bidding.
Your probes are under attack. Research complete.
Ancient glory.
GG! Disrupted! Whew. I was so worried at the mid game where he started shooting back at my Nexi and I lost all my bases and I lost all my probes. It was so sad. My Protoss heart was beating out of my chest. He got all those counterattacks off. I thought we were winning. Well, let's take it from the start and see how everything went. GG, dog. You're Stormer too late, I think. I think so too. Many things. But, yeah. All right, let's check it out. So, opening, yeah? First of all, Adept Scout saw 3 racks, which is nice. He was ready for an attack around the 5-minute mark, which is roughly when he can start moving out. I was a little late with Stalker move out. to proc his first stim, but he was very happy to cast it. Battery was scarily late or perfectly on time. Super battery turns on, Robo Facility stays alive. We win with actually more losses than him, so good discipline by him not to run the whole army through the meat grinder. And had I had more stalkers, I could kill more. But overall, units lost out fairly even. In terms of worker count, 7 isn't exactly the lead I should like to have, but it is implicit, or hopeful, that I get some counter kills. He went with the early turret though, clever girl, and cleans up a bunch of my units. Also shows how Immortal is kind of bait sometimes. And now suddenly, he's twice as efficient as I was. And we've got equal workers. His third CC is finishing and mine is starting. So, unbeknownst to me, I was actually really far behind. The follow-up attacks didn't do much either. There's the DT drop and he was ready for that as well. All that happened is that he overstimmed a lot. So what I didn't know is that this was a massive comeback game. I thought I was maybe leading. And this helped a bit. He's losing some mining time and we kill a few workers. And that actually helps to draw me to an even count again. Also the fact that his third orbital is delayed helps a lot. Thank you very much Zeno7005 for the 59-month resub. Third Nexus is finished, 60 workers against 48. We're finally in an okay situation again. Surely Not Perubi said you should try to go into Blink DT after you have a decent disruptor count, since it counters the stationary playstyle that Liberator's force. For sure. I know about the 12 to 14 Blink DT snipe PF, but I never had money for it. But for sure true. Okay, so now we are trading slightly better and better, actually leading to an advantageous situation. Here is where we started coming back a bit, especially him disrupting his gas income a bit and like not being able to third CC yet because of all the pressure. So that's really valuable. Yeah, counterplaying Liberator static gameplay so that you can outmove him with blinkers, tech into Tempest after that. Oh, the Tempest to kill Liberators, yeah? So this guy didn't use Liberators that well, but ideally, if they use Liberators very well, you can't do what I did, right? Blinking in. Killing them and blinking in. Because if they have like 4 Liberators and 6 Siege Tank and I blink in, I'm dead. Good advice. Tempest. I did make a Stargate, but I never ended up using it. You were behind, he was ready for your DT drop, you still end up in an okay situation. What could he have done to prevent you from equaling out the scales? I mean, I don't know Terran well enough. I need to look at when his medevacs came out. I could see that he stimmed his entire army multiple times, like here. And it's really the question, did he need to stim all of it? Good discipline with Zerg means not making 15 roaches when you see a Dark Shrine. You make 5 and a few spores. That's discipline. Terran likewise needs discipline. Not stimming the whole army when a few will suffice. Protoss needs discipline when you need 4 zealots not to warp 20, because it's so nice to rapid fire spam them. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's because he keeps stimming it all, and now his medevacs are actually out of mana. I never see that. Out of mana and unable to heal. So he couldn't get counter aggressive before I hit some kind of timing. Maybe that's why, but again, I'm not Terran. I'm not looking at the minutiae of his build either, like did he forget a supply depot, is his stim in time, is his medevac in time. Storm versus Vikings, Tempest versus Liberator. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. This is an interesting fight. I've seen Protosses hold position on their charge slots, because these guys are just going to their death. I have 1-1 finished, he's 1-1 as well. Well, 1-1 almost finished, I've got the armor. In terms of army value, it's equal. And positioning, I'll say I'm out of position. So these zealots are attacking without Colossus support. The count of his Vikings is 1. So with the 2 Colossus that I have and the 3rd that I forgot to bring, I'm bringing it. This is actually supposed to be a very happy occasion for me. If I get a front-to-back fight like this, I should be able to do quite well here. But I take a lot of damage on my zealots early. And then I lose all my zealots because of the force fields as well. Overall, I think that was a good fight. Yeah, that was a good fight. He does snipe one Colossus, but that was a good fight. Still, even now, still. I'm also making a fourth. He is not, so that's where I'm further ahead as well. Double forge just chugging away. I'm making my fifth at a pretty nice timing, 11 minutes. And then. Does he know I'm here? He does. Oh, killing the rocks showed him I'm here. Ay, ay, ay. So my work account 70 is decent. I could actually ramp it up a bit. Versus that Marauder tank heavy unit comp, you can think about mixing some Immortal. They're really nice. Yeah, that's true. He's got as many Marauders as he has Marines. They tend to be better against Colossi army, so he compositioned well. Did he just upgrade the supply depot or is that a skin? Oh, it's a skin. It looks like an upgrade to me. Imagine Xing all of your supply depots. Now he's starting to have a good amount of Vikings. I think if Grubby, usually Liberators are very powerful if he gets +2 attack because they buy shot Stalkers. Oh my god. Double shot Stalkers with 2 attack upgrade. Ah. I thought they cast spells in their attack. Didn't realize they're auto attacks when they siege. Makes sense. Never really thought about it. I've never used Liberators. Got some juicy disruptor shots this game. 78 workers. Oh yeah, this. Okay, how could I have been more ready for this one? Liberators used the 2-shot Stalkers with no upgrades. Be grateful you missed that period of balance. I am grateful. So the tanks actually keep his third alive while he sent an expeditionary force of 4 medevacs to attack. Now I'm going to tell you guys about one of the biggest mistakes that I'm still making. Namely, recalling to an indiscriminate Nexus. I select my Nexus hotkey group and I press recall and I hope that it goes to the correct one. And it was not the case. Gosh darn it. Dorothy, you sent them to the wrong place again. I said Newark Airport, not New York. So I'm in the wrong place. I lose the Nexus. It was the worst. Yeah. It was the worst place. This time I thought it was over, and maybe it should be, you know. Suddenly I lost 5k resources more than him. I'm 100 food against 130. How come he couldn't finish it? I don't know. Maybe it helps that I'm 2-2 upgrades against 1-1. Decent disruptor shots, some of them anyway. Suddenly he lost all those units. That was such a scary moment. And now I look back at it and I was right to be scared. Does he have a lot of energy? No, yeah, he's got a few scans left. Does it just take you to the last Nexus you build? Maybe, I don't know, or the closest. It might be the closest actually, that's usually how these things work. Yeah, I think so too, Bull Mule-John. Did you see them going into orbit? Let's watch this again. What happened to the Marauders and Marines? Do-do, do-do. Do-do, do-do. That was nice, nice. Alright. Love them ragdolls. Yeah, I like coming here with 3 High Templars just for damage, you know? 6 damage after all. I never did finish Sidestorm. And now the unit's lost stab is in our favor again. GG. Und Ladar Car. Yo, Mr. John Doe. Thank you, dude.